Hello, this is my review for Character brand Scooby-Doo. Got Scooby and Frankenstein. Um, you might be able to find these at Walmart. They run $7 for a 2-pack, which is an excellent deal, uh, especially for what you're getting. Um, if you've seen the other reviews for my other Scooby-Doo figures, I really do like these guys. I really do. Um, they aren't perfect by any means, but they're really cool, especially for $7. You can't beat that at all. Um, they come in a very nice collector box, or what I would say is a collector box for a $7 figure. If you like Scooby-Doo, these are a must-have, I would say. I like Scooby-Doo. I always liked Scooby-Doo. I still like Scooby-Doo. I still buy Scooby-Doo movies. I don't mind. I watch them with my kids, but nonetheless. On the front of the box, you have a plastic tray inside, and you have the outer plastic here. It's nice cardboard, pretty thick for what it is. I've bought more expensive toys with thinner cardboard and don't seem like they'd hold up as well as this will. I might actually keep these. In the background, you get like a Scooby-Doo mansion type thing, which is nice. Something I didn't mention also is akin to like a Figma or Figuarts, you get a card back there separating it from the actual box so you don't see that flap, which is really nice. And for $7, I'm very impressed with this box. On the back, you have Scooby-Doo, and then you get a write-up of Scooby-Doo and Frankenstein Monster. Then you get a description of the other figures out from the series. I recommend picking them up. As you can see, they have Scooby-Doo and Phantom Racer also, which I'll probably go back and pick up maybe. I don't know. I wanted the Frankenstein personally, if I decided to only get one out of them. I'm not big on getting doubles of the same character, so maybe I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? And on to the figures. Which is why I bought them, not actually the box. Alright, on to the figures. Start with Frankenstein. Okay. I don't like to say a bit of a letdown, because Frankenstein was $3.50. So I don't know how you can be let down at all spending $3.50. The body and bottom, yeah, that's glued. You see some glue. Yeah, that's is solid, and it feels like a squeaky toy, somewhat thick squeaky toy. But it is what it. Oh, the head doesn't have any movement either. Okay, so it's pretty much a statue, minus the arms. Now, the arms do a full wind-up pitch, and that's your articulation. Most of the villain characters don't have the greatest articulation. The gang, they do. They have pretty decent articulation for a $3.50 figure. You have more articulation. You have the same articulation out of these as you do Star Wars figures. Well, you get more. Thinking about that, you pay for an $8 Star Wars figure, and you get more articulation out of a $3.50 toy. Go figure. Anyways, one thing that's unfortunate. I love this. I love this piece. I really do. I like the Frankenstein. Okay, so I don't want you to think that I'm downing this this figure at all. I really like it. My only gripe is I'd like him to chase someone without falling on his face. You know? I'd want him to chase Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I'd like him to chase someone. But for him to stand, you basically have to have his hands down. Unless you put some tacky to his feet. Which I may do when I go to display these. I'm not ready to display these yet because, well, me and my kids are having too much fun with them. There, I said it. On to Scooby-Doo. I'm going to put him down so he doesn't fall at all while I'm doing this. Maybe he'll stand. Who knows? Maybe I move that hand back further. Yeah, like I said, doesn't take much to knock this big guy off balance because of the way his legs are. But it's a nice display piece. Out of the villains, yeah, they're pretty good. I'd say all of them are pretty good, but for the most part, articulation-wise, other than that guy, you aren't going to get a lot of articulation. So, but $3.50, people. $7 for a total package, 2 figures. Scooby-Doo, his head rotates all the way around. You could break his neck. Not really. No, you won't break his neck. It just swivels. Okay. All right. But that doesn't look right. Okay. You could get a tail swivel. I didn't even realize that. You get a tail swivel, people. Paint apps are pretty decent. One thing I will mention is if you go to buy yours, pay attention to the paint apps and pick out the best one, because not all the paint apps are the greatest thing. They didn't invest a lot of time and money into them, which would be obvious. It's a $7 figure. Of course, you get that box with the $7 figure, and they invested that much time into that, but hey. He can scratch. He does a 360. He has a knee joint there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I told you that would happen. I knew it would happen. All right. At the front paw, he has a, well, I guess you could, but you'd end up bending it, and I really don't want to do that. But he can go back that far, and he can go back that far. All right. He has articulation at the shoulder, and he can play soccer. His paw is kind of to the side there. He's kind of cool. All right. Now, comparison. I told you I got these at Walmart for $7. Well, back in the day, I got this at Toys R Us. I think it was a full-on pack, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a gift set that came with all the characters. And I ended up getting a mystery machine also, which I did not get Fred because of that. I already have a Fred that came with this guy. So I think I'm just going to ride with him and just stick with that. I don't mind. Because, well, he wasn't my favorite anyways. All right. One in comparison, looks like you get all the same articulation. Yep, but they are different molds. His tail doesn't move though, where his does. Paint ups are better on this one. You might, there it goes again. Oh well. Okay, you can see on him, this is just painted on. You see on here, this is actually molded, which that's a nice detail too. We've had fun with this Scooby-Doo. Yeah, we've had some fun with him. But hey, it's a toy. You're supposed to. My old Scooby-Doo is kind of cool though. Yeah, you're just gonna be put down. Alright. I just said you were gonna be put down around a dog. Sorry, Scooby, we aren't gonna put you down, I promise. sorry, Scooby. Alright. With my old one, his tongue and eyes come out like the old Egon Ghostbusters. Yeah. Over here. Okay. So that's different between this one and that one. So that's a good reason to keep him around. But yeah, the paint apps on. Yeah, I get more paint apps now. And I just like that. I like that. Of course, this one is off to the side like he's running around and stuff, which is kind of cool too. But the new one does look better. I will give it that. But I do like the gimmick. The gimmick is cool. So, I recommend getting them. For $7, I think you get an excellent set. And you need to stand. Oh boy. There. You see, he's kind of leaning forward. He's got a gangster lean. A note. Pay close attention to the paint app. Goodness. Pay close attention to the paint apps on these guys. As you can see on Scooby, his nose is missing a little bit of paint. You can see it. Yeah, he's missing a little bit of paint right there. But it's not something I'm gonna really complain about, as like I said, these were $7 for a 2-pack. So, if you like Scooby-Doo, I definitely recommend running out and grabbing them. They're an excellent collector's piece if you collect Scooby-Doo. They're good for display pieces, and they're fun to play with your kids with. If you like Scooby-Doo, these are a must-have, I would say. I like Scooby-Doo. I always liked Scooby-Doo. I still like Scooby-Doo. I still buy Scooby-Doo movies. I don't mind. I watch them with my kids, but nonetheless. Hello, this is my review for Character brand Scooby-Doo. Got Scooby and Frankenstein. You might be able to find these at Walmart. They run $7 for a 2-pack. On the front of the box, you have a plastic tray inside, and you have the outer plastic here. It's nice cardboard, pretty thick for what it is. I've bought more expensive toys with thinner cardboard and back, which is an excellent deal, especially for what you're getting. If you've seen the other reviews for my other Scooby-Doo figures, I really do like these guys. I really do. They aren't perfect by any means, but they're really, really cool. Especially for $7, you can't beat that at all. They come in a very nice collector box, or what I would say is a collector box for a $7 figure.